Hello everyone and welcome back to FX Express Trends. My name is Jadie and I make videos on FX beauty, fashion, and cosplay. Welcome to my tutorial today, guys. And today on the show, we're doing a full-on makeup tutorial of my go-to everyday alternative makeup style, which is loosely based off of some like gothic silhouettes. We got a very modernized alternative look going on my face today, and there's many variations, but this is how I decided to do it today. I definitely skip around with a lot of my makeup steps. I'm tapping into a new routine with these newer videos that I'm recording, so I excluded the eyebrows. I may make a tutorial on this soon, and some others, because why not? Love eyebrows. I shaved my eyebrows for this, so like, why not? Just like, go the distance. But as I was saying, there's many variations in how I do this makeup. Eyebrows may change, the thickness of the wing may change. Highlight, lips, and blush are also major factors in how this look turns out in the end. I love doing overly intense 80s blush on the side here, but today I decided to keep it monochrome and sleek and do like a nice highlight. As for lips, you know, I usually go with like a no lip kind of look, and I just do like gloss or a lip balm, but sometimes I may switch it up. I normally do red, I normally do black. This red is hard to achieve, so it looks a little bit different in the end results of this video, but I had to change it proper for this intro, so never rush, okay? Because it will not turn out the way you want it to. Now, this is a very versatile makeup for me because of so many different elements. I'm always changing up my style, but for the most part, this is what it looks like, and clean and monochrome. I'm very pleased with how this makeup came out. It's very intense, especially right now. I'm recording this in the summer, and hun, I am melting. So if you like what you see here and you want to replicate the look, or maybe you just want to see how I do my makeup right now, keep on watching. Maybe in the future we'll do a full-on eyebrow tutorial, because I definitely like to take my time with those. So anyways, I am rambling way too much. Without further ado, let's get into the tutorial.
For this makeup, I used the following products, which will be linked in the description box below. And if you are wondering, a majority of the brushes used are from E.L.F. Now, off camera, I used cleanser, toner, and moisturizer from the E.L.F. Pure Skin set to prep my face before applying my makeup. And I also did my eyebrows off camera. Alright, so here we are starting this makeup look with my eyebrows already on and a base of the E.L.F. Hydrating Camo Concealer as an eyeshadow primer. I am taking the shimmery beige shade called Double Kick from the Urban Decay Naked Metal Mania palette, and I am blending it all over my eyes from the eyelid to the brow bone, covering all the space in between. I'm then using this very old Rimmel London Quad palette and applying black to my crease and brow bone. I'm also blending the shade upwards so that it curves into the tails of my eyebrows, and it will serve as a base for the eyeliner application later on, which then adds a smoky effect. Lastly, I make sure to blend and deepen the bridge between the starts of my brows and the top of my nose to create a common gothic shape often used to create the beginning of like an intense nose contour. I like keeping the consistency of alternative makeup by using subtle triangular motifs when creating my eyebrows, and the contour or shading as done here. So we're pulling out the Metal Mania palette again to touch up the lower eyelids. I'm just tapping into Double Kick, really patting on the shadow to redefine the eyes and make them look bigger. Make sure to blend out the edges so the contrast doesn't look too intense. So I'm now using the NYX Ultimate Shadow Palette to create the eyeliner using the black shade number 16, and I'm rounding the shadow upwards in a round motion to connect the eyeliner to the tail of the eyebrow. Eyeshadows are much more forgiving than gels or liquid eyeliners, plus the cleanup is a lot more easier to achieve. Here I'm using a little bit of the E.L.F. Hydrating Camo Concealer to carefully correct any mistakes and decide how elongated I want my eyebrows to be for this makeup. I may not be using the most precise or dense angled brush, but it definitely helps round out the desired features. So once I have created a somewhat even outline, I can now thicken out the eyeliner and extend carefully onto the lash line. Depending on my mood, I can go full raccoon with like a really deep, thicky eyeliner, but I'm keeping it thin for this look. At least it's very thin for me. I don't know. Definitely not by beauty standards, but this is thin for me. If any mistakes were made, don't be afraid to do a quick touch-up of the base, deepen the shadows, I'm also taking the time to highlight the brow bones with that beige shade to brighten the eyes a little bit more. I'm now applying some false lashes. These lashes are from Kiss. They are called Little Black Dress, and they're from the Faux Mink collection. I'm not used to applying lashes very well, but I had a good experience learning with these, and I'd like to buy more of these in the future. I used the green hypoallergenic duo lash glue and some tweezers to help with the process, and everything turned out okay. So to blend the natural and false lashes, I use the E.L.F Lash and Roll Mascara. I find that it adds a nice length to my natural lashes, but I will only be using a tiny bit for the top while I focus more of the product on the lower lashes. I'll come back to the eyes for some finishing touches later, but for now, I'll finish up here and move on to the skin.
Congrats on making it this far in the video. If you have gotten this far, make sure to comment this emoji to join the Intermission Club. Thanks for sharing the channel some love. Now here is my shameless promo. If you currently like what you see, please make sure to check out these links. While I mainly post on YouTube, you may find more makeup on Pinterest, fashion on lookbook.view, and cosplay on FanGuru. To support the channel, you may check out my Spring Tea store and my Amazon wishlist. For more links, you may find my link tree in the description box below, which has all of my links conveniently ready for you. Thanks for watching, and now back to the video.
Now my routine for the skin isn't too special, but I start with the E.L.F Poreless Putty Primer. So here I transfer a little bit of the product to my mixing palette, and now I'm applying and blending the putty all over the face. Now I absolutely love this product. It is one of my repeat makeup purchases, and it makes the idea of skin prep less confusing and scary to my overthinking mind. You know, I get to prime and correct my features at the same time, so what more could you want, honestly? So to further correct the face, I am applying the E.L.F Hydrating Camo Concealer in Light Peach directly onto the pores and the blemishes and the dark spots. Everywhere else that I have problem area is going on there. So I have two concealers. One is used for correcting eyebrows and taking place of an eyelid primer, and the other one is usually an old bottle that's almost out. I use that to cover pores and blemishes. The main difference between these two bottles is how they're applied to the face. I use the first bottle, it's the clean bottle, by applying some product to my clean mixing palette and then onto my face using a brush. And as for the other bottle, the dirty bottle, that's almost out, that one is applied directly to the face, and it never touches anyone else's face. This is super important to me as a makeup artist now. So always know what product is for personal use and whatever is for sharing. I thought that was important to share. So, yeah, practice good hygiene, please. Anyways, everything is blended out with a dampened beauty blender, and whatever needs more coverage is concealed again. I'm really beating my face instead of like spreading or rubbing the product so that my pores get the best coverage possible. So for the foundation, I use this CoverGirl Fresh Skin Milk Foundation in 560 medium. I really adore CoverGirl foundations, but I would like to try a new foundation that is both cruelty-free and vegan. So I'm on the hunt for more affordable, dewy foundations that I know will last me a long time. If you have any recommendations, please let me know. I know the skin match is also a bit off, but I'm trying very hard to find a medium shade with a yellow undertone. Anyways, make sure to pack and blend the product out with a tapping motion to ensure the coverage. Before applying any setting powder though, I take the time to correct the eyebrows and eyeliner with the foundation so the face doesn't look too gray or streaky or bright and out of place because of the previous eyebrow application. You want to cover any prior concealer so everything matches. So onto the setting powder, I use the E.L.F. Halo Glow setting powder in a medium shade. The Halo Glow product is a new favorite of mine, and I'd like to try more from the collection, such as their concealer. You know, it leaves a nice shimmer to the skin, and it leaves a healthy glow. It doesn't make my oily skin look too weird, and the coverage is pretty long-lasting. Now that the base is done, we're going to go back to the eyes. I'm using the E.L.F. Satin Finish Eyeliner in black to tightline the upper lash line and line the waterline. I prefer tightlining to a winged eyeliner usually because it's a subtle way of defining the eyes while not having to worry about having or creating an even winged eyeliner. And with that, the eyes are now finished. Moving on to highlight, I am using the Old Sugar Pale Little Twin Stars palette. It's super cute and pastel. Tapping into my favorite shade called Dream Dust, I heavily apply this around my eyes, up to the temples. I'm really blending out this pearly shade so it can catch the light from many angles. And anything left over on the brush was patted onto the tip of my nose and the Cupid's bow for funsies. I bought this during the Wet n Wild craze of the Kuromi and My Melody collection they had. I only got some brushes and a makeup bag from the collection, but the FOMO of all the Sanrio stuff made me go back to another collab I knew about, and I was able to snag this Sugar Pale palette on sale. Now, sadly, it is no longer available, but it makes a great highlight and shimmer palette. Alright, so we are finishing the look with a liquid lipstick and a gloss. This berry colored liquid lipstick from MAC is called Hydrama. It's a nice, buildable, vampy color. And the bottle's almost out, so I had a hard time applying it. I also made a few mistakes here trying to rush. So pro tip, don't be afraid of using a Q-tip or extra concealer to clean up or redefine the shape. To help even the color, I used this generic lip gloss I had lying around, and the more I think about it, a sparkly lip topper would have made this look even cuter. So to seal everything into place, I'm using this Extreme Hold Huda Beauty Resting Boss Face Setting Spray. Fun fact, the hold is great for long wear as the formula was inspired by drag queens using hairspray for their makeup. At least that's what it says on their website. It's got this beautiful floral smell which does dissipate over time, and it's a real lifesaver in the preservation of my eyebrows long all-day wear. It can be quite strong at times, so please spray lightly from a distance. And just like that, we are done, and I'm living for this all grown-up look.
So these are the end results of the tutorial. What do you guys think? I'm absolutely in love with this right now. I've been wearing this style on and off for a while, but I think it's here to stay. I love playing with the shapes of this makeup, and it's just so big and dramatic and fun to me while still being like, you know, cute sophisticatedness. It can go with like literally anything. Right now I'm super dressed up in this outfit. So you know, I'm feeling very cute, very girly, very classy, but I can go with a lot of other looks that I have in mind. So stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you guys in the next one. Take care, be safe, happy Pride, love you. Mwah!